Next up, we're gonna invite the Green Education team up.
Okay, so thank you all for being here tonight. We're very happy that you came out and shared some of your time with us. So we're going to be presenting our spring 2023 GreenLight Solutions project that was in collaboration with Green Education US. And before we do any of that, I kind of just want to give a really quick shout out to our project mentor, Michael, who has been like a really great help and has always been there for support and anything that we needed. So we just want to say thank you. I don't believe he's in the room with us, but we do appreciate him. And for a little bit of introduction, my name is Yasmin Calderon Feliciano, and I am one of the leads for this project. I'm studying sustainability and environmental studies in Basic Community College, graduating in May, so in a couple of weeks. And yeah, that's it. I've been working with GreenLight Solutions for 3 semesters now, and I'd like to, encourage the team to introduce themselves as well.
Hi, my name is Jane Hill. I am also a co-lead for this project. I'm a junior at Arizona State University studying conservation biology and ecology, and it is my first semester here at GreenLight.
I'm Ocean England. I'm a Solutioneer. I am a sophomore studying electrical engineering with a minor in sustainability. This is my 2nd semester.
Hi, I'm online. My name is Josh Jeffers. I'm a Solutioneer as well.
First, I just want to give a small introduction to our project in a way that involves the audience. So we created 2 different surveys. And since we know that there are both sustainability professionals and students in the crowd with us today, we would greatly appreciate if you could pull out your phones, scan these QR codes, and take our surveys. It will only take a couple of minutes. And if you are a sustainability student looking to be more fit for your future sustainability job, please take the student survey. And if you are an employer looking to have more future employees that have the sustainability skills that you're looking for, please take the employer survey. And we will also have these QR codes listed throughout the presentation. And we'll touch more on this aspect of the project later as well. So now I'm going to send it off to Ocean, who will tell you a bit about our project partners.
So actually, before we get into that, we're going to talk a little bit about the waste problem that we have, right? So did you know that in the United States, we generate about 268 million tons of waste per year, with 140 million tons going directly to landfills, and the average American generates about 4.5 pounds of waste every single day. And so obviously this is a problem, right? And there are, of course, things that we can do to reduce our intake and to reduce, what ends up in the landfills. But there really is so much that we can do on a personal level, right? So what we need in this world and in this country, most of all, are sustainability experts that know how to correctly assess the waste issue and how to, move forward with managing these resources sustainably in the first place. And at GreenLight Solutions, we support the workforce of sustainable resource management. And because of that, we can recognize that Green Education US is at the very forefront of that. So with that being said, now Ocean can go ahead and give you a little bit more information on our project partner.
Thank you, Yasmin. For those who are not familiar with Green Education US is an organization that offers diverse programs within sustainability taught by industry expert instructors. These opportunities include virtual mentoring, sustainable resource management, and online courses that are in a vast array of different sustainability fields. Green Education US is the perfect solution for both those who are new to the field as well as seasoned professionals who are seeking extra training. And then here is our project partner, who we had the wonderful chance to work with this semester. Her name is Jill Danello. She has over 20 years of experience with working with high-performing teams with creating content live, and she's the current manager of educational programs at Green Education US. She oversees the Sustainable Resource Management Program, which is currently the only nationally recognized program within sustainable resource management.
We are having our other Solutioneer, Josh, doing this part, so hopefully you guys can hear him off the computer. Go ahead, Josh.
Hi, can everyone hear me? Okay, so for this project, our challenge was to market Green Education US in order to reach broader audiences, to have them learn about the programs offered by a project partner. Additionally, we wanted to provide this organization, with data and feedback through survey creation and analysis that delved into the current state of the sustainability industry, as we surveyed employers and college students for their unique perspectives.
Did you guys want to Restate that.
Yeah, sorry. So I know you guys can't hear. He's on the computer, but so our semester plan again is was to create 2 surveys, each with a distinct purpose. We'll touch more on this later. And then the outreach. So there were 2 parts to this. The outreach was marketing the Green Education US programs to students. We kind of wanted to gather more of a student population that was taking, part in the green education programs, because that's just something that our project partner was looking for. So that was the semester plan.
So, for our product vision and mission, our vision for this project was to increase the overall awareness of green education services to a broader network of current and aspiring sustainability professionals. And our mission as the Green Education US project team was to create 2 surveys to collect sustainability-oriented data from employers and students respectively, and also to collaborate with other organizations to directly promote Green Education US's educational opportunities.
So for those in the room with us, just to reiterate what Josh is saying online, our vision was to expand network, right? So again, as I mentioned, we're trying to gather more students, mainly, but also just in general, more people who know about green education, maybe businesses who want to take that in and offer these trainings to their employees. And so our mission, therefore, was to create 2 surveys to kind of market, as well as the general green education information. And then that feedback that we collected is going to go directly to Jill Donello from our Green Education US project partner. And as far as the survey creation, we can go a little bit more in depth on that now. So we did make 2, right? So the student survey and the employer survey, as you've seen. The student survey was created in order to reach sustainability students, or somewhere in that field that could include environmental science, urban planning, agriculture, that sort of stuff, right? And what we wanted to know was what they thought about green education programs. So did they think that it was kind of fitting to them, and where they thought they were going career-wise, maybe they should, invest in more programs. And so here are a few things we found for that one. Was that out of all the students that we interviewed coming from ASU, MCC, and NYU, 100% of those students were in completely different career paths, actually. So that included like academia and education, government and policy, environmental protection, conservation. These are all listed right here. We found that 100% of them found it in interest in certificate in sustainable resource management, and 100% of them named money constraints as their main obstacle for the reason that they were not approaching green education. Our employer survey, on the other hand, was created to interview employers on what it is that they were actually looking for in college graduates fresh out of college that were majoring in sustainability or something of that sort. And we found that 66.7% of those employers that we interviewed preferred for a student to have a sustainability degree, while the rest of them kind of didn't really have a preference. We also found that 33% of the employers surveyed rated the knowledge on sustainable resource management as very important. So something that I should mention is that these results are not final, as we've offered the surveys up for all of you to take. We hope that as we gain more data, we'll be able to take that in and analyze it as we have here. Josh is going to go ahead and cover online as well.
Now we can take a look at what really made our process and overall project successful. We established the first objective of creating a pool of data offering relevant information from sustainability employers to students. We knew we would have reached this goal after creating 2 surveys, each with a different scope. Our second objective was to promote green education's courses and programs to organizations whose beliefs aligned with ours in seeing the importance of creating the next generation of sustainability professionals. Our key performance indicator for this objective was 4 features. In other words, we wanted to have our information posted on 4 different accounts and preferably through different platforms.
So once again, going over that, we did have our 2 objectives. Objective 1 was to create a pool of data that we were pulling out from these surveys. And that was going to be going to distinct groups, right? So the employer survey, the results from that are going to ideally be going to college students so that they know and can be more informed on what it is that employers are looking for. While the student survey, those results are going to go directly to Jill Donello so that she knows how to manage maybe their website better and their programs. And then objective 2 was the collaboration with organizations to promote green education, as we mentioned. And our KPI was 4 features. It was essentially meant that we wanted to be featured maybe via LinkedIn post or Facebook post and Instagram story. So just 4 of those. Those were key performance indicators for that objective.
So our second objective was completed by collaborating with different organizations. And ideally, we wanted to have 4 instances in which external organizations promoted Green Education US's programs, courses, and opportunities, as well as the 2 surveys we created. So as you can see up here, these are our 4 instances. So USGBC Mountain Region posted about us on their LinkedIn. UNA ASU reposted GreenLight Solutions Instagram post. And then the Gentlemen of Quality at NYU reposted this on their Slack account. So the main social media sources we had social media outreach through was LinkedIn, Instagram, and Slack. And we are currently still in the process of collecting data, so our results aren't finalized yet. However, we're still excited to show that we have 6 student survey responses and then 6 employee survey responses. And with collective effort for our collaboration, we were able to reach out to 28 companies. And out of those 28 companies, we were able to secure 5 successful collaborations. And those collaborations are with these companies on this right side of the slide, one of them being our own personal network at GreenLight Solutions.
And so as far as sustainable development goals, we found that the one that most aligned with our project was the SDG 17, which is Partnership for the Goals. And this, we kind of want to really focus on the target 17.16, which defines itself as multi-stakeholder partnerships that mobilize and share knowledge, technology, expertise, and financial resources in order to advance the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals created by the United Nations in 2015.
So we learned a lot and we explored different areas within this project. First and foremost, we learned how to create and distribute surveys in order to collect customer data. In addition, we learned how to reach out to multiple stakeholders. And we also learned how to make intriguing infographics and captions in order to reach out to these stakeholders. As a result of this project, we have gained some valuable feedback that will help further promote Green Education's learning platform. Thank you for listening to this presentation. And then we have our LinkedIn profiles for you if you'd like to connect with us.
And with that being said, we could open for questions now. Yes, go ahead.
What do you think was the hardest part overall in your project was connecting with like the organizations and like promoting the
So for those on Zoom, the question was, what do you feel was the hardest part of connecting with the organizations?
So definitely it was just the fact that obviously not everyone has time to respond to, emails. And then, I mean, we're kind of just like some random group reaching out and saying, hey, we have this thing. We really want you to, support us and maybe we can form a collaboration. Sometimes that just doesn't fall within, the vision that they want for themselves. And that's okay. It's completely understandable. But of course, that just makes it harder on our end to, secure those collaborations and really make this project happen.
All right, thank you guys.
All right. Thank you, Green Education US.